Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Sean Austin here.
And Sean McLean.
I'm Sean's Rabbitry and Aquaponic Produce, and we're back with another rabbit farming video.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about purebred and pedigreed rabbits. Two terms that you've heard a lot in the rabbit world, but what do they really mean?
Right, now in our last three videos, we would have discussed line breeding, crossbreeding and outcrossing, and then the terminal cross. And in each of these videos, we would have made references to purebred rabbits. So if you haven't seen those three videos, then you should definitely follow the link in the description below and go and have a look at those videos first before viewing this one. If you've already seen those videos and you're up to date, then more on this topic right after the intro.
Okay, so from time to time, you may want to add rabbits to your rabbitry. There are two very important questions you will want to ask the seller. Are they purebred? Are they pedigreed? You too must understand the meaning of these terms because they can be used individually or together according to the integrity of the breeder and their record keeping system.
Yeah, that's quite correct, because it's possible to have rabbits that are purebred but not pedigreed, or rabbits that are pedigreed and not purebred, or even rabbits that are both purebred and pedigreed. Now these two terms may sound confusing, but trust me, keep watching until the end, because I guarantee by then you'll have a better understanding of it all.
So let's talk about purebred. What does purebred really mean? A purebred rabbit is a rabbit that has been bred true for at least 4 generations, meaning that its parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents would have also been that specific breed. Let's use, for example, a New Zealand White. Now, going forward, in order to have a purebred, it means that if you have a pair of New Zealand Whites of unknown lineage and you breed them true for at least 4 generations, and the onset of the 4th generation, then you can now classify this rabbit as a purebred once it is consistent with the industry or specific breed standard. Now this is another avenue where line breeding would serve you well.
Now let's look at pedigree. Simply put, a pedigree is a record of a rabbit's ancestors going back 3 generations. So it would be a record of that rabbit that you bought, his parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. A standard pedigree should look like this. The general information held in a pedigree should include all of the rabbits' names, dates of birth, breeds, weight, and in most cases, photographs of the rabbits. Now I said earlier that it's a record of your rabbit and his parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. So it doesn't really matter what breed they are. It's simply a record of all of the rabbits in his ancestry. So that's how it's possible to have a mixed bred rabbit that has a pedigree. So as long as you keep proper records, you will be able to issue a pedigree with every rabbit that you sell.
So now let's talk about breed standards. The USA has arguably the largest show arena for rabbits. As such, they have a very large registry with thousands of registered breeders and millions of registered rabbits. The American Rabbit Breeders Association is the body responsible for setting the standards for these specific breeds. Because of the immense competition, breeders are forced to refine their trade every year to ensure that their rabbits meet these breed standards. So, of course, it makes sense for our rabbits to also follow that breed standard, especially since New Zealand whites and Californians are the breeds most commonly used in production rabbitries, and these two breeds were created in the USA, so it makes sense to follow their standards.
Now, of course, the ultimate goal is to have purebred and pedigreed stock. Now, after all that we've said, if a breeder advertises purebred and pedigreed stock, those rabbits should, 1, adhere to the breed standard for that specific breed. 2, the rabbit should come with a full pedigree showing all of its purebred ancestors. And 3, the rabbit's name or number should be tattooed in its right earlobe. The left earlobe is usually reserved for registration numbers. Now, we don't have a rabbit registry in Trinidad and Tobago at this time, but it's something that we're looking into setting up. So hopefully in the very near future, you will be able to have purebred, pedigreed, and registered rabbits that you can sell to other farmers. So guys, just wanted to make a quick correction. The name or number of the rabbit is tattooed in the left earlobe. The right earlobe is reserved for registration numbers, which we don't yet have in Trinidad and Tobago, okay? Just wanted to correct that.
In the comments below, or if you think we should start our rabbit registry right here in Trinidad and Tobago, let us know also in the comments. Remember, we have a lot of things planned, a lot of things going forward. Look out for our podcast coming up. We'll give you more information in subsequent videos. So remember, subscribe, like and share. Sean McLean for Sean's Rabbitry and Aquaponic Produce.